Hello guys, welcome to Autolatest Cars. Today we are driving one of the most impressive new SUV cars, which is from my point of view a REF, range extended electric vehicle. This is not a hybrid. It's the new KGM Torres Hybrid. They say it's a hybrid, but I say it's a range extended electric vehicle. Also because definitely, as you probably see on the dashboard, EV, the sign of EV, it's almost present over 80% of the time. So we have to talk about the technology of this car. First of all, it's a new car. It's a car that is made in South Korea. It's the old Sangyong Torres now, which is called, this brand is called KGM, but it has the technology bought by KGM from BYD. So it has a very interesting engine in the front. It's a 1.5 turbo engine, as you probably see, 2300 RPM. Now it's in charge mode. So it's a petrol engine with 4 cylinders, 150 horsepower and 220 newton meters. It's a normal engine. Of course, a lot of you guys know the BYD Celio DMI, a very impressive car that has the same engine, but in the first two entry levels it has the same engine, but normally aspirated 98 horsepower. The big difference between this Torres Hybrid and the BYD Celio DMI is the fact that the BYD, it's a plug-in hybrid car. This is a full hybrid car. They say it's a full hybrid car, but I'm going to talk to you about the efficiency of this engine. In the last 1.9 kilometers, I have a average fuel consumption of 2.2 liters per 100 kilometers. So it's crazy. As you probably see, down here you have the RPM. This is the level of the battery. The battery, it's quite a small one. It's 1.8 kilowatt hour battery. It's a LFP battery, and the charge, the acceleration and charge mode, which I keep it at low from my point of view. 2.1 liter per 100 kilometers. It's crazy because I was on accelerating, but I'm at a standstill here in southwest of Europe. Outside the temperature, it's okay. I'm not using the AC. I'm using only the heated seat, the driver heated seat, and this car actually it's more impressive than the BYD Celio DMI, more impressive than Chery Tiggo 7 plug-in or Tiggo 8. And you know why? Because this is not a plug-in hybrid car. Of course, us in East Europe, Central and East Europe, we are a lot of us are still living in the communist flats, big city blocks, and we don't have infrastructure to charge a plug-in hybrid car like a lot of you guys in Western Europe. When you are living in the normal house on the land, and that's more easy because you definitely could charge even at lower speeds than a plug-in hybrid car. Us in the Central and East Europe, it's quite challenging because the infrastructure is quite bad here. There are beginning to appear a lot of new electric cars, and when you have a plug-in car that actually it's a slow charge, it's quite crazy because the guys with electric vehicles are screaming that a lot of plug-ins are on the fast charging stations, and of course it's not okay. And a lot of guys with plug-ins are screaming because they don't have an empty place to charge at the public station with their plug-in hybrid car. So the hybrid version, the hybrid car, but with range extended electric system, is the best in the both worlds. As you probably see, the fuel consumption is now 1.5 liter per 100 kilometers an hour. Of course, we are not driving in the early hours in the downtown at rush hour, but still, it's incredible how this car actually managed to be so efficient. Definitely, you should go to review this car. Don't trust me or other guys that actually drive and review this type of cars. Go drive it. So first of all, this car in this market, it has 5 plus 5 years warranty. It's around 10 years warranty and 150,000 kilometers, which is quite good because in South Korea this car has 5 years and 150,000 kilometers, so it's decent. It's a normal warranty. The BYD system, it's very efficient in the city driving, but not so in the highway mode, with speeds around 130, 140 kilometers an hour. That's the place the all plug-ins, all REVs and E-revs, how American they are calling them, are suffering, because actually they need another gear to have a lower RPM. So at 130 kilometers an hour, this car has but the petrol engine has around 3000 RPM, which is quite good because it's a normal engine. It's a torquey engine with 120 Newton meters. But for a new energy vehicle car, I think it's too much from my point of view. Lib motor C08 Lincoln Co 08. It's much more efficient, but it has 345 horsepower, so it's better. It's a better technology. But that also, it's a plug-in hybrid. So if you are talking about normal hybrid car, this is the best hybrid car that you could buy today in Europe. It's not a BYD, it's not a Lib motor or a Geely or even a Sherry car. This is the one. It has the best from two worlds. It's made in South Korea, so you will have a very good build quality, and build finishes of the chassis are quite good. And of course you will have the Chinese 1.5 turbo with the DMI gearbox that has 177 horsepower and 300 Newton meters. A gearbox that it's quite good. It's quite good because here at 25, 20, 30, 40 kilometers an hour, it will drive EV. As you probably know, you will see the EV sign there. The battery is almost below half, but I'm still driving EV. So the fuel consumption now rose to 3.5. And of course now we're going to, the engine started at 1,900 RPM. It's a RPM that actually is meant to charge the battery, the small 1.8 kilowatt hour battery. How the car feels? This is a Torres Hybrid, top of the line, with the leather seats, as you probably see, and the 20-inch alloy wheels that I'm not so happy with. 45 millimeters on the tire, which is crazy. For 45, not millimeters, 45. It's crazy because this is a big SUV. It doesn't have all-wheel drive system like the old the thermic version with 1.5 Mahindra engine with 163 horsepower and the 86 AC gearbox. That car actually has a better running gear than this one. When you're driving on bad roads, this one is more exquisite. It's like a Chinese car. I think the KGM bought from China the engine, the gearbox, and the running gear, the complete running gear. It feels like a BYD CD DMI, and that's a good thing if you are driving on normal, beautiful roads. But if you are driving off-road, you definitely should go for a Torres Classic with a classic engine and the torque converter gearbox, and of course the all-wheel drive system, which is quite good because there are not so many compact SUVs that have this that have the all-wheel drive system, normal all-wheel drive, not like the new Dacia Bigster, which has an electronical all-wheel drive. No, I'm meaning with a drive shaft and a real all-wheel drive system that could go at over 1,100 kilometers an hour on all-wheel drive, not to be disconnected like Toyota Lexus and the new Dacia LPG 1.5 120G all-wheel drive system, which is a city driving all-wheel drive system. So this KGM, it's a very beautiful car. It looks the same, so you don't have any problems with the spare parts. A lot of you guys are commenting and says, okay, I'm going to buy a Chinese car, but I will have to wait for 1 year for the front bump or something like that, or a headlight or something like that. And today we are testing a KGM, so a car that is on the market in the last 2 years. A decent car, a normal car, and the price tag in this market, it's around 29,000 euros, with our VAT of 21%. So it's not a so much expensive car. This one, top of the line version with leather seats, with all the gizmos, of course, is much more expensive. It will go around 35,000 euros. But the entry level is the best buy from my point of view. It has the same 204 horsepower combined power. It has the same the beautiful fuel consumption of 4 liters per 100 kilometers an hour, as you probably see. Now I'm outside the city limits. It's a normal car. It has some problems, of course. You can't connect Android Auto easily as it should be, but it has a very good TomTom navigation system that actually works, and it works good. Everything is quite good. It's quite good. It's not exceptionally, but it's quite good. Be aware, this car only costs 29,000 euros, so it has a price tag of Dacia Bigster with that new hybrid system engine that has only 50 horsepower of electric power. This has 177 horsepower, the electric engine in the gearbox, and the petrol it's 150. Dacia it's around 109. So this system it's much more advanced than even the Toyota RAV4 hybrid. I'm talking about the hybrid ones, because it's more efficient, it has more power and more torque, and of course it's much pleasant to drive as a daily driver compared with those cars, because it's very unique. The Chinese technology, the BYD technology, it's quite good. Okay, let's park it here, and I'm going to show you the camera system. Let's try the back. Okay, that's the camera system. It doesn't have any delays like other cars from China with the gearbox, as you probably see. And I'm going to get close to a Opel Signum or a Vectra C. No, that's okay. So this is the system. Okay, I'm a dealership. I'm at the partner at the dealership, and of course, 4.2 liter per 100 kilometers. Of course, in the last 7.3 kilometers and an average speed of 35 kilometers an hour in the last 12 minutes. A decent fuel consumption for the big car. So this car it's sold by Autolatest Romania. It's called Torres Hybrid Club 1.5 GDI Turbo Hybrid, 204 horsepower, model year 2026. The price tag starts at 34,000. You'll receive a discount from the importer of 5,100 euros, and the final price is 29,329 euros. So it's a best buy from my point of view. This is a best buy. Is the new KGM Torres Hybrid 2026. Thank you.